Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I thought we'd do a tune written by a guitarist I've always loved, the late great Bobby Hebb, and it's a tune called Sunny. It was written about 1965. I love the tune, I love the chords in it. You can tell that Bobby Hebb was a really good guitarist because it's got a guitar feel to it. And what I'm going to do is play it straight for you, just the basic tune. Then I'll show you one or two chords you can add in to sort of develop it, embellish it, things like that, and things to develop your playing as well. I'm going to play it a lot slower than I normally play things, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's an A minor, although you can muck about the key, but I'm going to play it in A minor. And as I say, so you can watch what I'm doing. So we'll start straight off. I'll just play it through first, and then we'll go through the chords and so forth. Here we go. So that's the basic of the tune. As I say, you can tell a guitarist has written it, at least I think so, the way the chords flow into each other. But we're going to develop it a wee bit more. But anyhow, at the beginning, let's just run through the chords. And I'm keeping a lot of it up in first position, because it even sounds great playing it like that. So A minor, okay, E is the melody line. And now you're going all the way up to 8th position to play a C. I'm only going to use my first and my second fingers, so I'm just playing the bass and the trebles and the melody lines here. So it's C, A, G, E, but I'm playing it here. Now this is the only really tricky part of the tune, and this is how it's good for a guitarist to develop this. You can get it quicker and quicker. So you're going from the C to an F6, to an F7, B minor 7 flat 5, the turnaround we use all the time, to an E, then to, I always call it an E 7th, flat 11th, but it's also better known as a Hendrix chord, or sometimes it's called an E 7th augmented, but I like to think it because I'm adding a G, it's a flat 11th. We'll run through that one more time. Just go through the chords again. A minor, jump up to 8th, melody line, shoot back down to 1st, B minor 7 flat 5, turn around, B minor 7 to the E, throw the flat and 11th chord. Okay, and now we do a common rundown in A minor, which is used in a lot of tunes. So it's G bass, still the A minor chord. We're in a D 7th. My second finger here is playing the F sharp. Then down an F major 7th. The F major 7th I'm playing here is as if I'm playing an A minor chord, but I'm using my next set of fingers. I'm using 2nd, 3rd, and 4th with an F bass to give that feel. And then the chord that's different, this one here, it's a B flat 9th, flat 5, but all I'm playing here, big name for a small chord. The first finger, everything's on the 1st fret by the way, okay? I'm on the A string, playing a B flat, okay? Then I'm on the G string, playing an A flat, and then on the B string, I'm playing a C. And then instead of playing an E flat, which it should be in the B flat chord, I'm playing an E. So you get this. I'll just do that run through again. So the bass is really going. That's all we're doing on the A minor chord. F sharp, F, then the B flat chord. Do it one more time. Then the B flat, 9th, flat 5. Murder when you play these things slowly. Then the turn around, B minor 7 flat 5. Get an E, shove in the 7th flat 11th. And then between the verses you can throw in the normal turn around, B minor 7 flat 5. You can use that flat 9th chord, flat 11th chord, I beg your pardon. Or I play the flat 9th chord, which would be here. Right, 9th, it's a 7th flat 9th. Okay, let's break this down. E chord, okay, I'm just using the treble and the bass. All I need is a G sharp. Add the 7th to D. Right, the 9th would be F sharp. But I want the flat 9th, so it's F natural. And I like, so the chord, all I'm playing is G sharp, B, F sharp, F natural, sorry. G sharp, B, F natural. But I like playing it down here because I can get a bit of vibrato in it. Okay? So, quickly run through the chords, through the whole first part again. A minor, C 7th, okay? F6, which is just an F with a D added on. If I want to play the full chord, it's this with the F natural. But I've just, because I'm playing my fingers, I just use the D and the A with the F. Then it's F 7th. Well, I've got the 7th note here, but it's E flat. Turn around. A minor, C 7th, F6, F 7th, turn around, B minor 7 flat 5, turn around. You could shove on that flat 11th if you want here as well. Then A minor run down. Then the B flat 9th, flat 5. Then the minor 7 again. Minor 7 flat 5, sorry. The Hendrix chord. Now it's a great tune just playing it like that. But I like not so much adding things on. It's certainly not in a jazz way, just developing the chords, okay? So what I like doing is instead of playing a straight A minor chord, I'll play an A minor 9th. The 9th note's the B. Normally it'd be this, but I play the open B. So I'm playing part of an A minor chord. I'm playing G here in the D string, C in the G string, and then the B, which gives me the 9th, which I think gives a nice, again, subjective, I think it sounds nice. And I still have the melody note, the E. So I have the... Now, the next thing, you'll find this useful, hopefully, to use in other tunes. So rather than going straight to the C 7th chord, right, I'll play a C 7th here. I've told you how I do this before. You can all play an ordinary C 7th chord. There's the 7th note, the B flat, okay? So what I do is I still play those 3 notes. So that's C, E, B flat. I change my fingers. Still the same, okay? And I use that as a 7th. I can move that all the way up and down the guitar. And it's where your second finger is, will tell you the dominant 7th that you're playing. So obviously that's C 7th, D flat 7th, D, E flat E. It's a great 7th chord to use, because as I say, you can move it up and down. And that's why I keep going on, guys, a bit slowly. I know it takes a while, but learning the notes of the guitar so you can fly up to these chords straight away. E flat 7th, there it's there, you know what I mean? tune, so it's a good thing to do. Anyhow, back to where I was. We're going to go A minor to this C7th here before we go to this C7th here. And what I use is a thing you see a lot of blues players use and rock players. Is you play a semitone up, then drop to the chord like this. Okay? So you get this. Then the C7. Another thing you can do, as I like doing in this 7th chord, is add, like in this one, I'll add on an E, which is in the C chord anyway, and I'll add on an A, which is a 6, but I'll just play this shape. And it just develops a chord. Again, you can use this anywhere you move the 7th chord up. So you would have this again, A minor 9th, up a semitone, slide down. See, it adds just that wee bit more, fills the tune out a wee bit more. And then on to the C7th. And then back to the rest of the tune. In fact, instead of playing an E there, you could play an E flat 9th, an E with a flat 9. Just to give it a different tone, different flavour. This section here I keep the same because it's a good rundown. This part here where we're playing the B flat 9, flat 5. Same thing again, I'll put my pinky in and I'll add a D and a G. See, it just gives a different dimension to the chord. Again, you're deviating from the melody, but that's not a bad thing. Then again, the minor 7 flat 5. E. Another thing we can add, instead of playing a straight E or an E 7th chord, when I'm playing the C flat 9th, if you look, it's very close to a diminished chord, like it's an E flat diminished. And as we know, diminished chords run. So what I'm doing is I might run that up, but only using these 3 notes. Bring me back to the A minor. Just things to try and fill it out again. So let's just run through what I've got there. The A minor 9th. Semitone up in the C, then back down again. Sorry. C7th. This part's still the same. Turn around. Turn around. Or you could repeat. Then I made a mess of that, we'll do that again. So when I do these things slowly, it throws me. This B flat 9th. Again, I'm away from the melody, but again, that's not always a bad thing. Then I turn around. I saw a film of Bobby Hebb playing this, and one of the things he does is he sort of adds the James Bond theme to it. When he's playing between choruses, he'll go. And all that is the E, F, F sharp. He does that. Other thing he does, which is a thing you could do to fill the tune out, is play it in a different key. So this was an A minor. Try it in B minor. And now let's think for a wee minute what we're playing there. So with B minor, down to D7, D, G. That's right, C sharp minor 7 flat 5 to F sharp. Takes a wee bit of thinking out, but it's a good idea. You could do that. You could change the key in the tune just to give it a wee bit more variation. And you don't always have to go up a tone. You could go down a tone from A minor to G minor. Do it in G minor instead. But it's a great tune, guys. Stood the test of time. And the good thing about it as well, if you start slowly on it, it'll develop the speed on the guitar. I mean, that's quite a leap from 8th position to 1st. So again, like everything else, you do it slowly, you know. So even I got it wrong there, so. And it's a great tune, and check out Bobby Hebb. He was a great guitarist. I think he died in 2010. I love the music he played and the way he played it. Anyhow, I hope some of that was of use to you. It's a nice tune and definitely one worth developing on, and you could maybe take some of the things I showed you, use them in other tunes. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now.